Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Well, that was kind of weird. I was waiting for the countdown. Let me get this out of here. Waiting for the countdown to go live, and my countdown stopped at 5 seconds left remaining before going live. And I was like, oh, my Lord. But then it kicked in. Wow, first time I'm here by myself. Might have to resort to reading a story or two. I just heard something odd. I don't know what it was. Hopefully it's just wind. There's only people's at. Wow, I should have kept my story thing open. Everybody have a long weekend? Everybody sleeping in? Hold on, I gotta figure out how to get to where I was before. Guess I'll read you guys a story. Nobody's here. Nobody should mind. Let me go back to our channel so I can click the link. Yeah, so the name of the link is called Risque Business. There was a little heads up, I guess, warning that tells you it may contain sensitive information, blah, blah, blah. We all know you've been part of the stream here at the pad itself. We don't have to worry about that. I write like I speak, so I think if you went there and checked it out, you'd enjoy some of the writings. So I'm just going to read what my, not the mission statement, but kind of, sort of. So it says, what's up, people? Welcome to All Things Real, Messed Up, and Unfiltered, where I share my off-the-wall point of view of people and the world around us, featuring raw, unsolicited advice and wild use of profanity, usually followed and or accompanied with sarcasm. I think I finally found my niche in life. Stories, sarcasm, and swearing. Have fun. Feel free to share your experiences in the comment section. And I get a bunch of them. They show like a list, but if you go to like the home page, it'll say like show all of them, and then you can pick from there. Some of them may look really long, but it's funny because it's just like kind of like paragraphs of random stuff I say. This one is called Team Clambake East Coast Outdoor Adventurers. How appropriate. It says June 12th, 2020. Have you ever been so bored that you're constantly trying to find something to do, then sit on the couch and zone out for 12 hours on Netflix and every other streaming channel available? Well, perhaps you would like to check out my husband and my YouTube channel, where you can come along on an outdoor adventure with us. We love hitting the river, lakes, and ponds of New Hampshire and fish from our kayaks, or even together in the old repurposed canoe. If and when it is too windy to be out fishing, we like to head to the seacoast to metal detect the beaches. If we find jewelry, coins, historical items, great. If not, we got off our cabooses, got off the dang couch, and got outside in the fresh air and are getting more exercise than we have in a long time. Okay. We enjoy. I am live, right? Yep. We enjoy the environment and all the wildlife that we get to be up close and almost personal with. So if you ever find yourself channel surfing due to boredom, but unable to really go anywhere other than your own backyard or your front stoop, come check us out. Journey on our simple Join us on our simple journeys and escape the mundane. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care and be safe. Peace, light, love, and laughter. So that was one story. How about on lockdown? The year is 2020, month of March. Mandatory lockdown for safety and slowing the progression and transmission of the dreaded COVID 19, otherwise known as the coronavirus or the COCAV. The reality of the worldwide spread of this once animal virus that it's morphed itself and jumped from the animal species to human beings. Was this due to people eating raw and even live animals and insects? Or the massive open market that had multitudes of cat, dog, snake, bat, eels, fish, and God knows what else other people from different countries eat? I have seen footage of crates overflowing with bleeding carcasses stacked one on top of another, with flies crawling all over the meat that they hope to peddle. The COVID 19 virus has been pinpointed to deriving from Hunan, China, whether from open market cross contamination or by man made lab created virus intended to kill a large population of human beings. What is your take, your opinion, your thoughts on this theory? Were we targeted by the Chinese government in an attempt to cripple our economy and our way of life? Being Americans, we as a country have taken steps to try and slow down the spread of this virus that has killed thousands of people worldwide by sheltering in place to a point. This being said, Americans tend to either freak out or panic by or shrug it off like it's no big deal. Some crazy people out there are hoarding paper products like there's no tomorrow, I shit you not. There are even toilet paper police standing guard over the shelving units like it was from a 14-karat gold leaf squares. We are supposed to stay inside unless you feel like taking a walk, going to the grocery store, Home Depot, or better yet, the liquor store. These are considered essential for the time being. Most businesses have closed their doors, but are doing takeout and delivery orders only. No eating inside restaurants. No groups of more than 10 people at any one time. Grocery stores have shopping carts lined up outside at 6-foot intervals, showing customers how to stand at a safe social distance from the next customer. Also limits the number of shoppers inside at one time. When one shopper exits the store, another waiting customer is led inside the store. When inside, some establishments have mapped out standing floor plans up to checkout registers with tape on the floor. Schools have been closed down, and all students from first grade through college are all now being homeschooled by their parents using the internet and paperwork packets that are delivered by the school bus instead of dropping off children. People cannot visit loved ones in nursing homes or hospitals for fear of infecting someone that has compromised health. The elderly, diabetics, asthmatics, all respiratory issues, as that is what COVID 19 attacks people's lungs by placing globules inside the lungs. It builds up and blocks the airways and fully infiltrates the lungs until it kills you. Well, hello, whoever is peeping. Americans are used to their freedom. We as a country have what we have by fighting for what we want. We have survived World War One and Two, Korea, Vietnam, Grenada, Desert Storm, the attack by American terrorists on September 11th, and continued attacks on our streets using vehicles, pressure cooker bombs containing nails, screws, ball bearings, anything for mass casualty counts. The Queen's Buckingham Palace and London Bridge have been attacked. However, no one was prepared for the pandemic that has made its way onto virtually every continent in the world. Chinese people are used to wearing face masks on the daily and living under crowded conditions. We, on the other hand, not so much. Rocky Mountain, let me put my finger here. Rocky Mountain Live, hello, thanks for joining. Oh, thanks for joining me. I'm just reading one of my stories. I'm just gonna keep going because I'm halfway through. So if anybody's watching the replay, they'll get the whole story. Okay. Oh shit! Where was I? We have been such a superpower country for so long. We think nothing can touch us. Reality check. We are all dropping like flies. I strongly feel that we should totally support getting back to taking care of us first. Are we that dumb that we can't produce our own stuff? Why would we allow other countries to have more product circulating in our towns and homes? Let's bring back production to Americans. Made in the USA for the USA. This is a time to change something since we all need to pull together and help your neighbors during this difficult time. Hold fast, hunker down, enjoy family time while you have the opportunity. Sooner or later, we will be let out and begin to rebuild our crumbled economy and back to living in the greatest country on earth. America, land of the free, home of the brave. Now go kick back, put your feet up, smoke a doobie, have a drink, but please refrain from ingesting any of the disinfectants with Tide Pod appetizers. That was another story that I wrote on my It's Pandemonium. I do not I do not envy you. I mean I do, but holy moly. God bless you. I see a number 2 on the screen, but just you and me. If you're busy, I can read another story. This is something I wrote. That was a story I wrote at the beginning of the pandemic. Let's see. Did I just read this one? Let's see. I'll read this one. Uncertain times. 2020 has been a year of uncertainty. If it was a Chinese fortune placemat, it would probably say it was the year of the ditzy, grinning jackass riding a narcissistic, larger than life elephant wearing masks as they stomp on anything in their paths. We are teetering on a crumbling edge of a frayed and eroded society. This was right before the voting happened. Or, during that whole bullshit. Holding our collective breaths while awaiting the final tally of the presidential election between President Donald Trump versus former VP Joe Biden. It is a very stressful and anxious time for America. We want equal rights for all, but we want constitutional rights to remain. We just want to get through this COVID-19 pandemic and endure the long process of recovery. You can share. Guido, good morning. No one was here, so I'm reading a couple of my stories that I wrote on my blogger page, Risque Business. Let's see. The anticipation of the outcome is very similar to a Patriot football game of past. You go to bed thinking one side won and wake up to find out that the golden boy pulled a rabbit out of his hat and threw the winning touchdown. Or the opposite, the underdog team gets a break due to too many fumbles and ball dropping. What people knew as the weaker, less performing team is gaining momentum and holding their own. It will not be an easy win. I myself am waiting on the final Hail Mary pass, praying that the miracle with with bated breath, with everyone else sitting on the edge of their seats as the game of a lifetime goes into overtime. Can't even root for the Patriots because they have gone downhill just as much as the respect for the commander in chief, if it ever existed at all. We may just have to have a special review of the entire final game to make sure there wasn't any foul play at hand, resembling Deflate Gate. At this point, I'm calling a timeout. I need another attitude adjustment. So I will remove myself at this hour and go make myself another cup of joe and take a couple of pulls from my never ending peace pipe. Puff, puff, peace to all. Peace like love and laughter. And that's Michigan Gems. Good morning. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. So, yeah, I was here for a little bit by myself, so I started reading some of my blogs. I'll show you what the front of it looks like in case you ever want to go check. I have so many different things. I know a lot of people don't like. Let me see. Yeah, looks like a couch. You know how I say, come sit on my couch. Definitely like boho feel. Oh, I don't have the name showing there, you freak. Here we go. Whoops, light. Risque business. I write like I speak. Mama's gone detecting. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. How's everybody doing this Monday? I feel like everybody, I don't know, had a really, really rough weekend. Everybody came in late, like coming to work late, like, sorry, boss, running late. The fucking alarm didn't go off this morning. The cat attacked me. Like I said, instead of just sitting here picking my nose, I said, shit. Oh, let me go to my blog site and start reading some stories. Well, guy, you all right? So that's what I was doing, but good morning, Paul American Woodland Relics. Good morning. Well, thank you so much for coming. That's all I don't want to say that's all I ask, but you know what I mean? Like, I understand people have jobs and lives and stuff like that. So I am so appreciative and honored for anybody to come in, even if it's just for a minute or two, to say hello to me and everybody in the chat. Aw, Gems. Hug. Hope you feel better. Or I hope you are feeling better today. I don't know if I should put this on or not. I think I look better in the dark. All right, so I'm going to close my risque business on blogger.com down now that I actually have people in my stream, in my room. Oh my goodness, is it me or did the weekend just fly by? Oh my goodness. Not like I have any special plans or anywhere I have to be. Ankles and feet. Do you recline yourself back and put your feet up, Joe? To help relieve your swelling? Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely flew by. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that whole fucking Dorito in my face. When you have swelling in your feet, girlfriend, you have to put them up. You have to raise them up so some of that fluid goes back. You don't have to keep them up all day because then again, you don't want it to puddle down into your hip region either. But I understand. I'm just trying to say, if you were laying down, if you even just put a pillow, just enough to raise them a little higher than normal. Now, I'm not very versed on the subject of lupus, but I'm assuming you must have to take some type of medication to help with the symptoms, to help, if you will, ease some of the symptoms. And another thing is you have flare ups, right? Is it caused by stress, the flare ups, or from not getting enough rest? You know what I mean? From being run down? Is that when you're more susceptible to getting a good bout of that? Yeah, going to start. I think so too, Rob. It's free. It's a free, forum. People are like, I guess, oh, you should. I'm sorry, I'm frugal. If I can get away with using stuff for free, then why would I pay for something? So all you do is share your URL, webpage, whatever. I get it up on our Team Clan Bake. It shows theblogger.com. It shows Instagram. I can't remember if I still have my Twitter account or not. I think I have it. I'm not sure. I got rid of it off of my phone because I don't really go there much. I'm more Facebook, YouTube, or now I should say YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram more than anything. And I'm still like that, Joe. You know what I mean? Like, I was a single mom bringing up two girls, and I definitely know, the only time that was ever, not to say that the only time that was ever great. No, no, no. That's why I like enjoy the simple things in life, the little things in life, the things that you really don't have to pay for. Your time, your compassion, just hanging out. But also, I always hung out with my kids. Um, you're damn straight, Rob. Hello. I'm sorry. Hi, Dan. Oh, Danny boy, just to dig in. I just happened to see you there. You must have just squeaked through. Hey, babes. You too. Just happened to see. I just happened to see Mama say, "Hi, Pick." I'm like, a pick. Oh, there he is. um, no, it's not so much as being cheap, Joe, as pretty much accounting for every penny you have in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like, you always have to say, it's definitely no splurgy, um spur of the moment. You know how everything's always at the cash register because that's the way that they get you to buy shit, because you're like, oh fuck, I just need me one of these stress squeeze balls. You know what I mean? Whatever. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Sorry. Okay, there's the high pick. See, I've always written. I've always been a writer. Hi, Bill. Good morning. Papa Rouse is in the house. We got Mama and Papa and all the other fam. um, always been a writer because when I write, I can write what the hell is bothering me without somebody saying something to make me pause. And then everything I plan to say is like, and you think about it later, like, damn, I wanted to say, and I wanted to say, growing up with 5 other siblings besides myself, it was hard to get a word in, and both parents that worked, you know what I mean? And it was just kind of like they were exhausted. I understand that now, but, so I used to write 6-page letters and leave it for them where I knew they would find it. But you know what? They knew if I had a problem, I would tell them about it somewhat. So I still continue that. Even upset. Like, I consider the first 6 pages of the first thing a rough draft. And that's where I get all my raw emotion out. Your kill words, blah, blah, blah. Then you kind of feel a little bit better. So then I do the attitude adjustment, whatever, which I probably already did while writing the first letter. But then I sit down and rewrite it. I get my point across, but not so fiercely attacking aggressively. You know what I mean? I clean up the booby cutting to slicing and stuff. But yeah, no, I can cut somebody open with my words, definitely. But yes, I do, and I try not to say shit to people that I wouldn't want somebody to say to me. We all get upset. And again, not to sound like an ex-mother-in-law that used to drive me nuts with all her little fucking euphemisms and blah blah blah. And hurtful words are like a tube of toothpaste. Once you squeeze that shit out of the tube, there's no putting it back in. Shit like that. But it's true, And that's one thing me and my daughters can definitely use words instead of physically putting our hands on you and end up going to jail. We can lash, and that's not a good thing because it's something we've always done. So trying to get a rein on that, like I said, we've grown over the years. Bye, Paul. Thank you so much for coming and saying hello to everybody. I hope you have a great Monday. But yeah, my kid, you never have to worry about if something is bothering them or whatever. They will let you know one way or another. Exactly, with your words. Yep. But again, Park Rat Pat, metal detecting is in the house. Good morning. Rodent? No, I'm kidding. I watched Joe Bob Riggs, JB Longs and more. I watched Joe Bob Riggs fucking Chicken Man thing yesterday. Ratty Patty. Smoking a fatty. Like I said, I like word games. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I was kind of sweating it out. I had like 5 minutes of like, fucking no one. Like, I got to start doing the notifications for it apparently a day or two ahead of time. I did it at like 6:30. I don't know. I am appreciative though that people came. Like I said, I got to bring my catchphrase back from up north so that we can do that game that everybody got a kick out of. Yeah, nope. So yeah, I read a couple of my stories from my writer page, my blog. Oh, Mama, I appreciate that. Like I said, I by no means would say, hey, you guys, my shit starts at 10. Be here, don't show up. No, no, no. Oh, no. So I said, ooh, we had a rough weekend this weekend because everybody can't. It's like coming into work 5 minutes late. You know what I mean? Fucking sorry. Traffic was a bitch. Full of shit yesterday. She's quick witted. She took a good care of me. Wow. Like I said, or maybe I always say like I said, more like I'm thinking. Let me share my thoughts with you. She's a good kid. You know what I mean? Like she's got shit on her plate, like you get shit on your plate. Um, some days or some and I have no clue. I do not live behind closed doors with her. I believe whatever you say. You know, I take it at face value because you would know. But I also know that she's almost, she's almost crossed that into the teenage years, and this is definitely where you want to make sure that you have that bond. You know what I mean? She's gonna need you, girlfriend. And she's also old enough that she is gonna start realizing more and more. What you wait till she gets a job, and then you know what I mean, and she starts paying for whatever, and she's gonna be like, "Holy crap!" Because now they'll understand when they want money from you, cause they know it's your payday, and you're like, "My check's gone before you can get it." What do you mean? Hello, I got a bazillion and one freaking bills I have to pay, plus buy food and la la la. You know what I mean? The most la 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 time for a single parent raising children is tax return time, because that's when you get that unearned income credit, head of household stuff, and it's like shaping. And that was kind of like our Christmas, because that's when I really spent. I had the shit to spend on my kids, but like I bought myself a car, secondhand, of course. um I bought my kids like a daybed with the trundle thing that went under, so they gave them more room. We got rid of the old big wooden, clunky wooden bunk bed. We had a karaoke machine. They had a stand-up floor light with 3 or 4 different colored lights. And so they were under 10. But yeah, my kids always. Oh, I got a kitchen set with it too. You know those like restaurant booth type things. It's got the corner booth and a small bench with the longer bench, and then you just have the pull away bench with no back on it, like a picnic table. You said she's going to be going to public school this coming September, right? Private school, definitely. My parents used to like have to. I remember pounding out some cakes for them, decorating cakes for my mother, because they were always doing the big sales for school. They were always working bingo down in the basement of the school, so that my kids got a. Bye, Rob. Have a good day. Pitter patter of little tax deductions. 13 in September. Right, but is she going to private? She's going to go to public school this year, correct? If you're wondering, I made nachos. Private school is great. I'll never forget my time at Morning Woods Academy. I always got a kick at, well, again, simple pleasures, but I guess that might sound a little cuckoo, but who as children did not like the task of either erasing the board or definitely going outside and clapping the fucking erasers. Come back in all fucking yellow powder everywhere. Yes, definitely save money going to public school. Bye, hon. Have a great day. Oh, I know it was a joke. I understand. Hello? Oh, I understand what you're talking about. I know where you're coming from. That whole double standard and wordplay. Yeah, so we got some, let me see if I can show you. Oh, without knocking everything on the floor or getting rid of. Yeah. So this is homemade nachos. Easy peasy. We had some chicken breast last night that was spicy and huge. So we only ate like a portion of each breast and put it away, and I used some of that with some cheese for my snack of brunch. Mm-mm-mm. No sour cream. It's in the refrigerator. Got it. And I'm not a big salsa person either. If I do salsa, sorry, I don't want to spit on the screen. If I do salsa, I just dip. You know what I mean? I just get my chip wet and eat it like that. I don't like all the onion and green bits on my freaking chip. What commercial had It's Cheese in it? Probably, Mama. No, when you start to get those green shit growing on the inside of the cover. Yeah, I like it. I am a dip. That's what we used to call ketchup back in the or ranch dressing. Johnny Small Pepper. My kids used to ask for dip. You got any dip? It's called ketchup or ranch. Oh. But these are also the kids that thought mozzarella sticks were cheese fish sticks. Because back in the day, they didn't have cheese sticks when I was growing up. And if I do salsa, usually if I do it, will probably be like a picante. Because the bits are even smaller bits. I can't tell what Johnny Small Pepper's got up there. Something blue. Oh, the cars? Are you driving? It's a Caesar commercial, like for little dogs, like those little tin freaking things of dog food. That Caesar commercial. I sucked down that coffee freaking quick. Mm. So, honey, I don't know if you're still here or not, but you either have to pick stuff up for supper, or I do that whatever the hell broccoli and cheese rice with the spicy leftover chicken sliced up in it, and maybe egg noodles with gravy. Oh, Little Caesar's pizza. Oh, obviously there's cheese in it. Yeah, I don't know if you want the spicy chicken stuff, or you want to get something else for supper. But if you do, you only have one Pepsi left. I'll send you a list of what you need instead of saying it over the stream. We're gonna need toilet paper. No, he got that last week. Do any of you write? Do you like writing? Did you ever keep a journal as a kid, or diary, whatever you want to call it? Ever write poems? Anything? Little stories? My cousin's a writer, but she writes ebooks, and I think they're kind of like smutty. The kind we'd all enjoy. That's why I called my blogger page Risque Business, because sometimes when you write shit down, man, you're committed to what you wrote down there. You know what I mean? And especially now that you got to be politically correct, because I got some shit written down on my blogs that are like, especially like, describing this one time my sister and I went out to a Chinese restaurant. What do you call it? A buffet. And you only take one plate, da da da. When you're done, you leave it on the table and you go back. If you go back for seconds, because you take a fresh plate, okay? Well, anyways, I was explaining many different situations, and I referred to these Asians that were hovering over us as ping and pong. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was funny, but now it would be like probably. So if you happen to catch shit like that in my writings, I apologize. Um, it's comedic. It's how hey, I made fun of a freaking crippled lady that ran into me with one of those fucking scootmobiles. I was on lunch from work and I went and cashed my check at Walmart and picked something up while I was there, and she tried to beat me. She tried to beat me to the register, and she failed. But to pay back for that, apparently, she fucking ran into me. It was like fucking whack. Sorry. I don't know how to use the brakes. Well, then your ass shouldn't be riding one of them. Or better yet, take it for a little test ride in the lobby before you cripple somebody else. Who had what the hell was that? Oh, there was a man from Nantucket. Dirty limericks. Right? See what I'm saying? I only write on bathroom walls. That too. Yeah. Looking for a good time? Call Pat. He puts his own number up. Oh shit. Yeah, it's definitely not like it was growing. I'm sure us growing up, people were like, shut up. I remember getting fucking beat, okay? Now you can't even smack your kid. Never mind, because your kid's gonna go get a lawyer to sue your ass, but your neighbor's a douchebag and like taking pictures of it with her cell phone, fucking trying to get in on making some money. Like, I forget what it was I watched, and a person grabbed it right out of her hand, threw it on the ground, and stepped on it, and like, yeah, it was either Bad Girls or something to that effect. Oh, holy moly. Words in the dirt. I heard that one when I was 6 years old. Right? Like, I grew up with not only the good humor man there that, Robin Williams had as his kid on work, Jonathan Winters. Yeah, yeah. Okay. From him, well, even older, Red Skelton and all them guys. But yeah, the guy just said Jonathan Winters. He hilarious. Richard Pryor. Oh shit. I'm gonna draw a blank now. He's my favorite freaking comedian. Very dry. Mm. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name. But you had Richard Pryor. You had it starts with his last name is with a C. I cannot think of him. Really short guy. Ron White's pretty funny. The guy with the tater tot. Jonathan Winters, yeah. George Carlin. That's what I was trying to say. I cannot believe I forgot his freaking name. Robin Williams. You know what I mean? Like the funny, Eddie Murphy. I loved Eddie Murphy's humor growing up. My mother hated him. I swear to God, she melted my Eddie Murphy Raw album. 8675309. Sorry, I can't sing. Jump in the house. Steve Martin. Yep. Humor, but again, sometimes raunchy humor. And there's so many other ones that I'm not even saying. Who the hell was? Oh, I always liked Jerry Lewis until I realized that he was a dick. Do you believe that he actually said and believed the Bud Files? Digging with Deej, that women are not funny, cannot be funny, should not be comedians? Like, hello? That's just coming from a guy who played second fiddle to the freaking Italian guy. Of course, I know his name. I'm just, being big. How you doing, Deej? How you doing, Bud Files? Thanks for joining us this morning. We were just talking about stories and writing because I read a couple of stories from my blogger site, Risque Business. It's on if you go to Team Clambake on YouTube, you got those things on the page, which your account is attached to. Yeah. The only thing is, there's almost it's not like it charges you anything. It's like a warning. I don't know why. Because it's not for kids or whatever. But anywho, when you go to Blogger, when you go to Risque Business, it'll say, hey, they might be sensitive fucking material. Do you want to continue? So you have a button. You have a choice. Yes, I want to continue, or no, not at this time. So, and that's it. You say, yeah, poof, you're there. You can pick anyone. Dig in. Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. How's it going? Feed all the animals. Oh, looking forward to this weekend. It'll be the first time in 2 weeks that we get to go up the mountain. Hopefully the Hummers are still around. Pat, by Hummers, I mean hummingbirds. You're like, where do you go camping? I'm on my way. We have this robin that built a nest right to the side of our door that goes out to the side yard. And lost the train of thought. Robin built a nest, has two babies. But man, it's a pain in the ass every time I gotta let the dogs in or out because the big door makes kind of a sound before you pull it open because of the suction on it. So that gives the mama robin a heads up, and she's usually out of the nest before I open the screen door for the mutts. Hummingbirds, hummer, like funny bones, boner. I always shorten words. Always, always, always. Like row. You can't get any smaller than row without it being R, you know? Welcome back, Mama. I am a hummer, though. And by that, I mean I would rather hum a song, hum a tune, than sing it. Because A, if you can't fuck up on a word if you're humming, and B, humming to me sounds way better than me attempting to sing. Your voice doesn't crack when you hum. Do you realize that? Good, good. Jeff, Mama's doing good. Awesome. What? I am a hummer. Ask my husband. I bet it tickles. Excuse me, that what's a tickle? Getting a little nervous for tomorrow. We will be, well, I will be in the first half because hubby doesn't get out till 3:30. So he won't even be home until by the time Rosa's link stream has ended. Because I think it starts at 3:30. But yet she said something about going on at 3, so everybody make sure that everything's working right. And hour and a half, I think it is. So by the time hubby comes home, we'll be on her, you know how they do the intermission thing, and then she's on the after. Yeah. Brewers, you're supposed to be eating your cock soup then too, right? So see, you get two bonus. You get a bonus. You get Bean and Brewer eating cock soup. Well, not me eating it, but me being on as her guest. Yes. I know she's funny as hell. So, you know what I mean? I think everything will be okay. I sent her some pictures, just different pictures that I've had, on Facebook or whatever. Because we do a whole bunch of shit. That's why our name is Outdoor Adventurers, because we don't just metal detect. We don't just magnet fish. We don't just fish from our kayaks. We don't just go on burn cruise. We do a bunch of shit. Oh, one for you. So yeah, we'll be seen from a bunch of people from across the pond that watch Rosa's stuff. And I'll show her, all the shit that we've pretty much all here around the room with me. Anyways, we'll show her all the stuff that we've gotten since going out magnet fishing, metal detecting. Magnet fishing is the least of our outdoor activities that we've done. You know what I mean? Number one, hubby is the one that's gonna swing that magnet because I get shit for shoulders. Number two, by the third drag in, if he doesn't have something on the end of it other than a little bit of rust from the bridge or trellis we're standing on, he's like, let's go metal detecting, because normally we have it in the vehicle with us. So he loses, and I don't blame him. Like I said, he's the one tossing it and stuff. So more cheese on the floor. Shoot. Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. Had to pick that up. Don't want any ants. Buggies. Hello, treasure woman. Bill will be right here. We're just approaching the 1 hour mark. I got a bunch of stickers put aside so that if she wants, we have stickers to do a sticker pack. I'm sure yeah. Why? Because he's going out to smoke a cigar? Not a problem. And a Canadian coin. Oh, one of the ones that we got from Emmanuel? We got a couple of coins. We got a $50 and 2 quarters, and one of the quarters was painted, correct? Hello, I'm Zach's son. Is it? I want to say it right. Zaxon like Jackson or Zach's son? I think it's Zaxon like Jackson, right? Like Axon, Zaxon. Not a problem. Don't crash on our account. Said fast. Yeah, the whole Monica Lewinsky thing. Yeah, as he comes in holding a stained blue dress, but denying knowing her. He might even be sporting one of her bags. Didn't she go into making handbags? Bill's always talking about having a man bag to go with it, matching man bag to go with his bedazzled straitjacket. Later. What? Good thing you got one of those ratchet things. Right? Is that what it's called? Crank strap. That's it. Right? You gotta put it around a freaking tree or somebody's shed. But I get, a crank strap's good to have if you don't have a vehicle with a winch. Not a problem, Deej. We will be Oh, there it is. I'm like, what did I do with my flame? Where's my fuego? Just, oh my god. Right? I was gonna say, don't, oh my god, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to slide your shit off the magnet. Just don't make it come up and smash you in the face. It's so cool that you guys are like, I mean, I'm sure you have, some travel time, whatever. Excuse me. But it's cool that you guys can hook up and go and do that shit together. With ease, like without planning a whole weekend, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe, well, she said she loves driving. I like driving to a point, but Rachel, drove all the way. She's from New Jersey, right? She drove all the way to Maine to, was it the fucking shit, mainly Jerk Fishers and Ezra, Easy Digging, that she, I think, went there to do a collab with. That's some driving. Do you guys meet in the happy middle, though? You know what I mean? Do you meet in the halfway mark, like he drives halfway to you, or vice versa, or does he drive up to you? Well, you said you have some type of rental thing, right? I wouldn't even take it out of the damn box and the styrofoam thing till I was right where we're going to be, just for that whole reason. You know what I mean? You got to go to Home Depot. Somebody at work must need something for their apartment. Later, babes. He drives to your area. Yeah. We've driven, I'm trying to think, I think 3 hours or something like that to dig with DF Digger and Richie from Madison, Maine, and Maine Relic Hunters. And I think Ezra was up there too, along with so many other people. I can't even, Messy Hole and Admonish the Metal and Not Right Johnny. And who else was there? And, so many other people that. Yeah. Doesn't that shit come with it? That little red bottle? Is it? It's only ever used for that? Is it like magnet super glue or JB Weld, liquid JB Weld? Wasn't the super glue gel that they make now also called Loctite? I love that shit. I love super glue gel. That shit stays put. You know what I mean? Where the other stuff drips. And I don't know about Gorilla Glue, but when they first came out with it, you needed water to activate it. You guys hunted together recently, didn't you, Joe? You and Deej? We met Kay. She was here too. Um, we met her up north in the cornfield. And she was with two other people, a man and woman, and for some strange reason I cannot remember the woman's name, but I think she's her sidekick. Not sidekick, but you know what I'm saying? Ah, there you go. That's what I said, Loctite. Because we have the little red bottle for the piece of crap refrigerator magnet we bought. But like I said, you don't invest in something unless you know you like it and are going to keep doing it. My husband didn't want the kayak, but I said, yeah, right. And I got us each a kayak, and they weren't cheap, but they weren't like mega expensive either. So, Mary Lou, yes, Mama, thank you. Bing, 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 Yahtzee, bingo. You're on it, Mama. Yes, Mary Lou, exactly. And I can't remember the man's name, but yes, I saw that. I saw all the pictures of you guys too. So that, like I said, epic. So many awesome YouTube channels in that picture and together. You know what I mean? Actually, Joe, you've done quite a few collabs with quite a few YouTube channels. There's a lot of you guys in Michigan. Sorry for the ceiling fan. Oh, ceiling fan sound. Hello.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good. In the house, Bean.
Bean's great.
Bean.
Bean's on her way to being baked.
Baked beans.
Baked
You like
beans and nachos in the morning.
Hello, everybody in chat. Jeez.
Yeah, we're just shooting the fat. Or chewing the fat, shooting the breeds. Yeah.
Talking about all these awesome collabs.
Yeah, the people in Michigan are like, holy moly, there's so many of them up there. One day I'll meet can do that. Okay, it says Meehan. I hate when autocorrect changes your words on you. I've met Kay, been stuck in the middle of the country by myself. I don't get to do many collabs. I hear you, Mama.
I got some collabs coming up this week.
Do ya?
Oh, yeah. Got Benzo Gold coming.
Sweet.
And JP and Mrs. JP will be dropping by this week as well.
Awesome.
And then Saturday I'll have M&M Prospecting coming by. So
Wow.
it's going to be a busy week.
Yeah. Sounds like you got a full plate.
Oh, absolutely.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
It's that time of year.
Yep. Definitely. Unfortunately, yeah. We don't have the freedom to like go too far. This is the first weekend that we'll actually be up north in 2 weeks. And then he goes on freaking call for a week. So it's from Monday to Monday, so we won't be able to go that following weekend because he doesn't pass the keys off until Monday. So, like, really, man. But it's getting there. My sister told me at our family gathering on Saturday, oh, did I tell you that the solar electrical system or whatever that they ordered is like 2 weeks behind? And I'm like, what's another 2 weeks? You know what I mean? Like, well, behind whatever time it was supposed to be. We're already making do, so we know that we can. It's just great knowing, it hopefully before fall, that it'll be there, because we got to dig We got to drill a hole because they got a pole that they got to set like at least 4 feet in the ground. And then that's the thing that all the wires go from whatever it is that they have built for them. You just plug in the wires to like those solar panels and shit like that. And then whatever cord from the pole to their camper and one to our camper. Yeah. And then we'll have enough shit to like power the water pump, have water on demand whenever. So it'll be way better knowing we have electricity and running water. You know what I mean? Make such a bonus. Like right now, we got a cube of water with a fucking nipple on it that you pull out.
Oh, yeah.
Pour it that way, where you squeeze it like an accordion, get more. But I just realized last time we were up there, hey, that thing pulls out. Pulls out all the way, and then you get a hole like that. So it's like, hey, I've been doing that goddamn nipple thing for a couple of weeks now. Oh well, you live in. We never had a camper, man. This is like, way better than camping in a tent. That's for shit sure. Done that all my life. Next year she'll have more time off. The first flush. No, I didn't video any of the non-flushables. Yuck. Maybe the first, after the first real shower, you know what I mean? Not the freaking face cloth and, the pitcher and bowl from back in the day. And the baby wipes. I will share, but I won't share some shit, okay? Well, I got a tick in my crack. Can you guys tell me if I got a tick in my crack? No.
No.
No. I'll be trying to do Twister in a mirror with another mirror, before I ask anybody. My husband, on the other hand, not so fucking, what do you call it? Bashful. See anything there? I know. Just the hair that's been across it forever. No, kidding.
Just the excitement of
the excitement of having running water. We still have to put the faucet thing. I have the handles, old handles, but no faucet thing. So I said, hey, dude, Mr. Maintenance Man. Got one of those doohickeys at work, which we've been up there twice. Still hasn't been put on, so yeah. Maybe this time I'll put them to work and be like, hey, before you do anything, put the fucking faucet on. And put the rubber cup link underneath, because for some reason it keeps coming apart. The little twirly thing that the screw on to hold the pipes together by the elbow. I'm like, why is there fucking water on the floor? It's moving. So he got this rubber pipe fitting thing with the wire that you crank, that you tighten with the ring. You know what I'm saying?
C-clamp.
Is it a C-clamp? It goes all the way around. It's got all those little fucking slits in it. It's almost like a metal zip tie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought a C-clamp was those things like this with the...
Well, yeah.
Twirl it. Thanks, Jim Bob. I know some shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, wait a minute, what? I know I call it a thingamabob and all that crap.
Just a clamp. It's just a clamp. Just like a radiator clamp.
Yep. Or the thing that goes around your dryer vent tube. Yeah.
Park rat coming in with the hose clamp.
Yep, that's it. But it's like just a piece of tube like this. But again, hello. I'll have to pull everything out to make it like I'm gonna do it in order for him to fucking do it.
Well, don't you know a guy that works on that shit all day doesn't come home and work on that? Sort of like a mechanic or a carpenter, electric.
Don't I fucking know it? I'm like, are you kidding me? We haven't had electricity to the back bathroom and bedroom in going on 3 years. We finally went to do something about it, and then it's like said something about having to change out the whole electrical panel box and get a new one. You know, it's already like rewired or whatever. I mean, not rewired, but the shit's there, and then you just add your wires to it. Got to get one of those now. But he is a fucking procrastinator. So, like, I have electricity in the back bedroom enough to watch TV because I got the TV in the cable box and the fan plugged in to a fucking bus that's to a orange electrical cord that plugs in behind the washer and dryer because that plug works. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, gotta do what you gotta fucking do, man. I'm like, really? But yeah, I can't do that shit by myself. Your sink faucet should be fairly easy, Joe. Number one, you just want to make sure, the little metal knobs under your sinks, you want to make sure that those are on off. So you shut whatever water off. Because you don't want to fuck with anything and then be like, shh. But I think those are fairly simple. Excuse me. Like I said, at this point, I'm ready to be like, put on the tool belt. Fast. What does he say? Faucet. Oh yeah, she missed the U on my motorhome. Yeah, mine too. That one's gone. Yeah. It'll be nice to be able to go, you know what I mean, and not really. Of course, you have to think about it. So, not really, because they have an artesian well. We have on-demand water. I won't have to think about shit. But yeah, just to be able to turn the water on and be like, yeah, oh my lord, what in the hell? Nobody I know. See ya. This is me. My child has to hook up the DVD player to the TV. Oh, because you don't know how to do it? Oh, definitely anything you have questions about doing, YouTube it.
That's what I was going to say. There's everything on there, but
I'm telling you, man, we wanted to freaking know. Number one, let me just tell you, I know if I have any surgery done, the first thing I'm doing is Googling whatever procedure I had done. I Googled having hip replacement surgery, breast reduction surgery, arthroscopy, freaking whatever, when they first went into my hip by microscope. All that shit. My husband's like, what are you sick? Who does that? I go, I want to know what the fuck I'm going through. When they had the catheters go up through my groin all the way and puncture through a wall to my heart so that they could find where I was getting the AFib from. And then they cauterized it by burning like little pinholes around the artery that the electrical impulses were jumping through into the chamber of heart, because it's not supposed to do that. And supposedly your electrical impulses will not bypass the cauterized tissue. But I must say, I don't think I've had it since. You know what I mean? So, knock on wood. But I don't know if that'll ever come off of my medical history. You know what I mean? Looterate Treasure Hunter. Thanks for joining us this morning. Yeah, I'm dying to see if the hummingbird is still going to be there or not. We haven't been there in 2 weeks.
You done starved them.
Tell everyone your anal bleaching story. I don't have an anal. It's not my story per se. I said, if you are ever doubtful or questionable, if you ever question anything that is on, you want to know about, YouTube has it. And I said, for shits and giggles, just as to throw it out there, say you were curious, you wanted to know about anal bleaching, the shit is out there. Have I myself watched any? No, I Googled it. I mean, not Googled it, I YouTubed it to see if fucking shit would come up. And there is a playlist, okay? So knock yourself out. I don't know if they actually show the person smearing the bleach on, or you get this view of the person it's being done to. I have no clue.
You wasn't that curious, huh?
No, not that curious at all. No. Like, my husband's like, they have these videos where they shave, they literally take a machete, like Bowie knife, and cut the thick ass callus off of people's feet. Like, not just their heels, their whole thing, like you do to a horse's hoof. Fucking cray cray. Like, oh my god, like, you can literally find anything. And I haven't even begun to, I'm just saying. I threw that out there about the anal bleaching, like, you know, who would be looking for that? But a lot of people, I'm sure. You know?
Yeah, I'm with these, yuck.
Right? I don't care how fucking pink it looks or fresh. I'm all set. I don't look at a freaking swollen ass of a chimp and be like, hey, that's appetizing. That's freaking disgusting. They're like, I thought when I was younger, I thought a fucking chimpanzee sat on a melon. And I'm like, my father's like, go in the other room. Sorry, I was fucking 6 or 7. I was laughing. Like, I thought the monkey sat on a melon. Sorry, I didn't know it was a
Danny boy.
female.
I'm over here fighting a gnat.
Fighting a nap?
A gnat.
Oh!
A flying gnat.
Okay, gotcha. An ant with wings.
Yeah.
I almost thought you were like, I'm over here fighting a nap.
No.
Not good of a morning.
Little sucker keeps flying in front of my face.
I hate them.
Shoot.
Actually, when I was at that barbecue, I swatted at, I don't know what. Number one, we were underneath this little fucking tarp that, you know, was kind of like skimming your head. It was like down, kind of. I'm only 5'3". Hello. Like my sister too, who's 4 something, and like, hey man, I don't normally have a problem with my head fucking hitting shit. But anywho, 3 different. Number one, I thought one really hit. You know, it did hit, but I thought it was like stuck in my bun clip. I was like, yeah. And everybody's looking at me like I'm on crack. And I'm like, I literally felt that fucking hit my thing. Okay? Yeah. I get hit by like 3 different things. I'm like, nip. I look like I have Tourette's of the body. Yes. I had a fucking one of those glow moths when I worked at the foundry. This fucking thing landed like right here. Okay. I was taking the trash out with my wheelie garbage. And the two young guys that were working in the foundry. And this thing came fluttering. Number one, it had like, you guys know what pipe cleaners are? Wicked thick pipe cleaner, fucking appendages and shit. And oh my god, it landed on me. I took everything I had enough to whip my shirt off. Okay. Tourette's. Jumping to the guys. Get it off me! Get it off me! Get it off me! They're like, yeah, because it's like right above my crotch. You know what I mean? I didn't say rub it. I just said like flick that fucker. Fucking bat that thing off. Because I ain't doing it. What if it sticks to my hand? Because I thought the lightning bug on my boob a couple of weeks ago was kind of cool till it started coming up to my neck, and I fucking twapped it to get it off of me, and 3 people looked to me like I just fucking killed Tinkerbell. Oh my god! It's on the ground. It's still blinking.
They're harmless,
For
though.
about 5 minutes, huh?
They're harmless.
I know, it was a knee-jerk reaction. It was a tick-snack fucking get back. When we were kids, we used to crush them up and
Smear them on.
yeah, so your arms kind of glue.
Glued.
They are, like I said, we got 4 adults in their 50s and up that are like standing there like little kids at Disney World or going to watch Christmas lights, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh my god. It looks like they have Christmas lights from the ground to the sky all around their property. That's all lightning bugs. And then across the street in the field, plus where they mowed, they still have some, but not like they would like all around in the higher grass and shit. Oh my god, it's fucking magical. And the stars overhead that you don't, I mean, you see some from the city, but not like that. Not on top of a freaking mountain. You know what I mean? It's almost like being at a observatory or something like that. You know what I mean? Like when you look up at the ceiling and you get all the star cover right there. Yeah. Except you're outside.
On your
Lift them up
lips.
and put them on your lips to glow. I used to do that when I used to do it on my arms. I'm
Yeah.
all set with having them on my lips. Or you can be like,
I
be
don't know
like
about
RuPaul and put them on your eyes, your eyelids, and be like, girl. No. I'm gonna put this on the wall.
that. Yeah, I don't know about putting them on my lips. Ugh.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you know they probably have some kind of aftertaste.
Well, everything poos, so you smear poo on your lips.
Yeah, but at that point, I'm smearing their guts and brain matter and all that and crushing them up as the Beatles, put it on my, but yeah, yuck.
Now we know what's wrong with Michigan gyms.
Oh, let me put this up on the wall. Oh, no, that wasn't the one. It was the one before it. This is the answer, Deej. And Joe was 6 to 8 when she did that. That's like I said. Yep, I remember being a kid and we used to crush them up and put them on our arms. So I'm an ass kisser. What? Oh, because they.
Pat. It's human safe, Pat.
Lightning
Chicken
bugs,
soup.
bad bugs in the garden. Oh, do they? It was 5 days ago that Dan did the video. Let's see, Park Rat. Jeff, you are about to eat cock soup and you're worried about a little poo? Hey, let me know how salty it is. Oh, you gotta let us know too. Is it a clear broth?
No, it's not a clear broth.
It's not. It's kind of.
No, it's got a lot of spices in it and noodles. So it's the Caribbean style, so no, it won't be.
Yeah. So it would be not see-through, not opaque.
Yeah, due to seasoning.
Whatever.
It won't be like a chicken bouillon cube, no.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's more like cock soup for real.
Hey, the Clarks liked it, so hey, I'll give it a try.
They did.
I've ate hog brains, so
Cream of young some guy cock soup. See, now you're going into the Chinese thing because that's what we used to say. I'm in the mood for some young guy hung way low. That's all the fucking Chinese I know how to say.
so it's
Caribbean, so it's black.
benzo.
Black cock soup. Ding 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 ding.
Ding a ding a ding.
I was playing the Jamaican fucking drum thing. Tim camping. Ding 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 ding. Benzo Gold in the house. Thanks for joining us.
It's all right. I'll save a pack of it for Pat when he comes.
There you go. Yeah. We definitely gotta have.
He might not know that he's eating it. You never know.
Oh.
You're JP.
Yeah, I definitely need to know what I'm eating. Plus, I always smell something before I put it in my mouth, anyways, just because to save on that puke factor. I'm gonna put that up on the wall. Everybody have a good weekend. Those are the ones that just barely came in.
I see a couple of them going to be seeing this week, so yeah.
I know, you got a full week. That is so cool. Ooh. Hung long. So now it's hung long cock soup. No, I think it's countrified. I don't think it's Chinese. Well, it probably is like a ramen noodle.
Kakaliki.
Kakaliki, right?
Kakaliki soup. That's what Roseanne's supposed to be eating tonight. Kakaliki. It's the bat phone.
Yeah. I like it because you can see it on the TV, and I go, they can leave a message. Yeah, it's just your freaking healthcare provider. Like, yeah, I'm all set. If I have a problem, I'll let you know about it. Other than that, fuck off. Fuck off! Hey, JP. Mark Thomas. Anything in the clam chowder? Dick Trickle likes cock a leaky soup. Now, who can I ask this? Who is Chicken Man?
Chicken Man.
Chicken Man is Chicken Man. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you don't know who's under the suit.
Oh. Okay. Like I said, I only seen him on that on Joe Bob. Joe Bob, right?
That's not what Pat says. Joe Bob's coming after the rats, the goats, the chickens. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah, I did hear him say that about the rats and stuff.
Yeah.
And the goats. Yes.
So I don't know what Joe Bob's doing, but he's going crazy on us.
Yeah, he said he took over the cove.
I don't think Robert would allow that.
He said they don't know. And he tried to take over JP Lon's bar.
Yeah.
Got shot down. I don't see JP sitting back and letting anybody think they're going to take over his spot. And like I said, you guys, I mean, I haven't met you in person, but from what I see on pictures and stuff, you guys are huge. You guys would be like bouncer material. You know what I mean? Friends, I like to fucking know I have standing behind me if I ever needed it. I'm not one of those, run your freaking suck and then be like, hey. No. I'm a good girl. I like to have fun, but I'm not, I definitely don't start drama. That's for shit sure. Who's Joe Bob? You are kidding, right, Michigan Gems? She has to be kidding. Robert, who? Oh my. Clark's cool. Oh, his mama's telling her. Robert's alter ego. She's got to know that. He's been around.
Yeah, surely she knows.
Nope, no clue it is. Robert and Melissa Joe.
From Clark's Cove.
Robert from Clark's Cove has an alter ego.
No, it's his cousin.
It's his cousin.
Yeah, it's his twin cousin.
There you go.
He has a twin cousin named Joe Bob. Joe Bob Rake. The supreme leader.
Yeah. I don't have tree poop, but I do have.
We've encountered this before. Because
did you get a porta potty short? I thought you were talking about the one that you did behind the tree and your clothes went shipping. I went flying to the side. And she comes out from behind the tree. Another one who makes funny videos. Many Robs in ribeyes. Never seen Joe Bob.
That's Rob and Roberts, probably.
Dude, didn't he just make a video?
Yeah. So did Chicken Man.
Yeah.
You know, Robert from Clark's Grove posts Joe Bob's content sometimes on their channel. Or should I say, Joe Bob takes over their computer and does his own on their channel, his own announcements on the Roberts and Melissa's channel. So
right.
Chicken Man has chosen Can Do Veteran and goes in and uses his computer and breaks into his gut hut. So
That's who I thought was using Can-Do's computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he comes in there and breaks in and uses Can-Do's computer. So you never know. You might see Chicken Man break into my computer one day. You never know on that. It's possible.
Pat says, Chicken Man, where the fuck did it just go? There's an accident in the R&D department of the cock soup factory. She says, I understand now, but I've never seen Joe Bob videos. He shows up in chats.
He has his own channel.
He does.
Joe Bob
Yeah,
Ray.
he does.
Look
Yes,
it up.
he does.
Well, heck, I guess we can drop the link, can't we? Yeah.
Right?
Dude.
Joe Bob Ray. Georgia Driver in recovery. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for saying that. Smash that thumbs up, people. Help me out. Help a girlfriend out.
There you go. Go to Joe Bob Rake's channel. I just dropped it in chat. There's American Justice. Hey, Jot.
Hello, American Justice of Texas. Thanks for joining. How's everybody doing this Monday morning?
Georgia Diving Recovery.
We're almost at the 2 hour mark already. Holy moly.
Yay.
Time flies. When you have people in your chat. I was sweating it out earlier. I was like, holy shit, it is Monday, right? Then I'm like, yeah, hubby went to work today. It is Monday.
Yeah, it's time for a show tonight.
Yeah. Well, I will either try to get a nap in earlier, which I have been doing. That worked the other night for me. I was up till the whole end of the stream. Well, almost.
Almost, yeah.
I was like, I got to jump out before you guys do the continuation.
The after party.
Yeah. I wasn't sure anyways if hubby was still on the couch or if he had gone to bed, and when I signed off, he was in bed. Like, okay. I wonder if the purpose was to separate the human waste.
I was over at JP's, wasn't it? That was at JP's, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
At the bar.
Yep. And the guy fell asleep. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Somebody might have dozed off. You never know.
Where's Colin, man? I know he had COVID, but does he still have COVID?
No. He's good. We'll talk about that later. But yeah.
Okay.
He's
I
good.
haven't seen him around, so I was hoping everything was good.
He's getting healthy. So.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah,
Thank you
still
so much for coming in, Diggin. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh no, you're fine.
Need a nap.
Separate the human waste.
I missed whatever they were talking about.
Yeah.
Who is battling COVID now? No one that I know of. I wasn't sure. Is that Evan from Rock City Comics that fell asleep at JP's? I don't think so.
No.
Huh?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the name I'm remembering. If I'm even remembering correctly.
Yeah.
Well, I wish him all the best. Like I said, I just don't remember seeing him around for a little bit. So
Doing a special project. Yeah.
figure down. Uh-huh. Yeah, I notice, when people that I normally see, whether or not I've seen them around or not, so I will question it. But apparently, I shouldn't on live stream. It's all good. Did you guys see my picture? Did you get any of you see what was in it?
I see something coming down the river. Probably ducks. They're small.
Not ducks, but my freaking light just went out like 15 minutes ago. But we will get closer. Let's see.
Turtles?
No.
Oh, tubers.
Yeah. Tubers. And then this guy's flying off the tree with his rope wing. They're tubers.
Playing in the river. Playing in the river. Roseanne.
Rosa! She digs it, UK in the house. Hello, girlfriend. Thanks, Deej. I'm hoping to get more. I have a handheld hummingbird feeder that I'm hoping I can get footage of it either landing in my hand or Pick's hand or in the grass in between the two dogs. I don't know. And then I got one on the window, but I don't know if they even use it because we haven't been there in 2 weeks. But the last time I went to Walmart, they had the one that I was wanting like a month ago.
Yeah.
Just don't know.
You finally got one of them.
Yeah, but the one at Walmart is twice as big as the one that I just bought. And it actually has colors, so it looks more like flowers, where the one I just bought is just red. So Pick and I were thinking of I should go buy some like yellow enamel, like fingernail polish or whatever paint that's enamel, and paint the little flowers that are on there that it's the same color. Everything's the same color. Or if you look at my hummingbird feeders that are hanging, it's a red base with the yellow flowers. So I'm wondering, same thing with the handheld, it's all the same color. So I'm going to paint the flowers yellow and see if that'll help attract them like the other feeders. We shall see. So are we, Rosa? We were just talking about it, actually. Good morning, Gold Eagle Prospecting. Thanks for joining us. Not a problem. I appreciate you just stopping by and saying hi. I hope the rest of your day is prosperous or not eventful. By that, I mean, nothing bad. Just even keel. Get a snake style camera mount. Connected to something nearby. Ah, gotcha. Like the hummingbird pole. Yeah. See, the only thing with that is they're so quick. The thing I use is my digital one, and I do have a base that I stand it on, and I had it on the counter the last time we were there, man. But I would waste the battery if I just kept it on, waiting for them little motherfuckers to land. Because then you got to hit record, and then when it goes into that sleep mode pause, it retracts back to like being asleep. So if I did have it zoomed in on the feeder, it's now not. So now I gotta zoom in. That's why I was like, yeah, I actually got some footage the last time, but it took me all weekend to get that amount of footage. You take good care of yourself, Joe. Get some rest.
I do.
Gotta take care of yourself. Can't wear yourself down, especially when you're the only one holding the fort. I mean, it happens to a point, you know what I mean? But it sucks. It sucks. We all know. Most of us know. Have been there. Ficus and Tongues. Hello. Thank you for joining us. We are approaching the 2-hour mark. Sorry, just making sure that I didn't lose anybody. How we doing this morning, Ficus and Toast? Hope everybody's well.
I'm doing good. It's gonna be a good weekend. Good week coming in. Yeehaw!
That was so fun at JP's with the
Playing poker. Something different keeps it alive.
Yeah, that was a good time. How hot is it?
Hot here.
It's 81 degrees here already, and it's only not quite noon. So, yeah, I'm not sure if they said it was supposed to get up to the 90s today. I was getting worried. I'm like, oh my God, I thought I heard something about rain this week, but I wasn't sure if it was all this week, so I looked for this weekend. Supposed to be a good weekend, thank God. Like I said, we haven't been there for 2 freaking weekends. I don't want to get there and have it just be raining all weekend. Be like, what the hell?
It did here, so this past weekend. So
no, actually, we had good weather here. It was freaking hot. Saturday, we were all trying to stand underneath those easy ups. I was on the outside of an easy up where there was just about this much shade. You could stand up against one side of the table that was used for food. The cool thing about that, I've never seen this before in my life, and maybe you guys have or whatever. On the buffet table, the food table, she had 2 long rectangle, like blow up. They almost look like rafts. So it's like blowed up around the side. And then you put the ice in the center and you put all your things like perishables, like your potato salad and blah, blah, blah. And you all of that stuff in the ice. She had 2 of them. I'm like, oh my God. Those are the coolest things. I've never seen them before. But definitely beats having coolers everywhere and having to pull the shit out of the coolers. And they were a good size. She had those bingo tables, buffet tables, and she fit I think 2 of them on one. So they were good size.
Nice.
Hot and humid. 80 digging with deeds. So yeah, you're in Michigan. Yeah. Sometimes lately it's been hotter up there for you guys. She's just 33 degrees Fahrenheit.
No way. That's freezing.
Rosa,
That's not hot. That would be
thank
freezing.
you so much for coming, Gold Eagle Prospecting. Have a great day.
See you, Gold Eagle. Yeah, 33.
Severe thunderstorms tonight. Ooh, I'd love to capture that too on video. I've always wanted to go sit at the beach and get a lightning storm out over the water. But you gotta have like really good equipment, or you have to have it on. You have to have some skill or something to take it off of automatic and do the F stop and all that shit, so you can kind of slow it down a little and capture that shit. I know a little bit about it, but like when you move and you get that neon streak and shit, those are cool. Yeah, I don't do well in the heat. As I said when I was leaving the party and I was all dripping, and I'm like, oh, my cousin went to say goodbye, and I'm like trying not to, do cheek to cheek. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm a sweater. And he goes, oh, are you an Irish sweater? I said, I'm a Canadian Afghan. Yeah. Oh my God. Drenched.
Button week.
Just making sure. Let's see. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to call it at the 2 o'clock mark. I just feel we're kind of like ramping down. I feel like kind of like today's one of the Gary's metal detecting. Hi, we're just saying how I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Your knee is still acting up, so staying inside. Yeah, gotta take care of it. You don't want it to give out on you. That's why you live on a hill, so I can see the storms coming. Awesome. I used to live on the 3rd floor and had a perfect, like, no city, nothing buildings in my way, all the way across to Uncanonic Mountain, and we used to get the sunset every day, plus awesome lightning storms, man. It was awesome. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to grab my outro with you guys, and I think we're going to call it a day. I appreciate all of you coming. However, like I said, I think I'm kind of like ramping down. I don't want to bore the shit out of you guys. Love you, Bill. Thanks for coming. Love you, Mama. Please. He digs the UK. Gary. How are you? Thank you, JP. It sounds like a freaking TV talk show or whatever, game show. Hey, even funnier. We moved that. You know what I mean? Like, it's all in that stupid editing thing that we got in the laptop. So that's where I get my little 3D things, the little glint. Every time he shows the quarter or whatever, I use their editing stuff, and that's one of the background music that you can pick. Honey came in just in time to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you, Brewers, Jeff for coming up and keeping me company once again. We will be back on Friday, so we can all hang out before we got to go up to the camping, so I have time to kill before hubby gets home from work.
And make sure you stop by She Digs It's channel tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, because Brewers and myself will be on her channel. Good times. Thank
Good
you so
times,
much. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm kind of scared, but I'm still looking forward to it. It's
guys.
going to be a good time. We will
It's a
see
good
you.
nervous. A good
Yeah,
nervous.
right? It's a good nervous. Come on over to She Digs It UK and check it out at 8 o'clock UK time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. I'm pretty sure it is 3:30 Eastern time. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. We will see you again later. See you soon. Somebody else's stream chat, I'm sure. Take care, all. Have a great day. Later.
Later, guys.